Hey everybody, welcome to Embellish the Story. I'm Tammy and I wanted to show you a journal I made. My shop is also called Embellish the Story. It's an Etsy, and so this journal is available in my shop. And it's so hard to see what the journal is like in 10 pictures. So I thought I would just do a quick flip through of this journal. So this is a pretty, really feminine, kind of sparkly baking themed journal, and most of my things are pink. I love pink. Lots of times we'll have some blues in, and this kit does have a really good blue-pink combination. But so I want to start with the outside and look at it real quick, and then we'll move on in. So this journal measures about 5.5 by 9. There's a vintage sheet at the bottom, and then it's covered in some pink lace. Then the very front, what you see is some vintage Battenberg lace here, some applique, you see some eyelet trim, and then it's tied. It just wraps around the book with seam binding. It's this pretty blush pink. That's my favorite color, seam binding. Also on the outside of the book, you have a tassel. And I think this is so pretty. So it just clips on the side. It clips on the spine, or clips on the very back right there. And this tassel, if you don't want to use it in the book, you could use it anywhere. It's just got a little rhinestone, a little pearl, and then various shades of pink and a little bit of cream thrown in there. There is a crystal pendant and a pearl pendant there. So that's just a real pretty little tassel you can use with your journal wherever you choose. So let's go on in and look in the book. You just unwrap it. It's that simple. And this kit, except for one piece, was printed from Angela Kerr Designs, and she has an Etsy shop where she has some beautiful digitals that you can buy to make you a journal, your own baking journal, or to make all kinds of things with journals. So go visit Angela Kerr Designs. All right, so the front and the back cover have an eyelet lace pocket where I wove some polka dot fabric trim, little pink polka dot trim through there. And so in this pocket, we have a tag that I made. A journal card, and then the recipe card. And the recipe card does not come from that kit. These come from an Etsy shop, Ira shop. And I know I cannot even begin to say that right, and I am so sorry. But I have put that in my Etsy shop, the name of her shop, so you can see it. It's hard to pronounce. But this is a beautiful recipe card, and I saw it, and I thought, oh, I want to put those in the book. So there they are. Beautiful digitals. Look at those. That basket of chocolate chip cookies. There's a little tuck spot here. It says, I sugarcoat everything. Oh, might be guilty of that sometimes. The papers, this paper is hand-dyed. This is probably a doily that made this imprint, or it's lace. And this was more than likely coffee dyed, or it may be tea dyed. I ordered this, it's been a couple of years ago, from Etsy, and I don't remember where I ordered it from, but papers like this are available on Etsy. A beautiful cake, digital. She's got these gorgeous background pages. Oh, this kit was so much fun. I made this little, just a little paper clip, and here is an envelope that's in the kit, and I just stuck some ephemera from the kit in the envelope. Also, I went through my old authentic ephemera, and if I found something that would kind of relate to the journal, I made a copy of it if I could. And this is an 1897 invoice for sugar. It looks like it's sugar. So I thought, well, that's kind of like baking, so I stuck that in there. I do that when I can. Here's a pink hand-dyed paper, and I'm not sure how they dyed that. There's two doilies sewn in. Here's one of them. There's this pretty pink page with cooking accoutrements. The blue polka dot. Another hand-dyed piece of paper. This one has a piece of French ribbon down the edge. The beautiful pie. These tabs are included in her kit. And so I just, on this tab, I just put a little heart, a bow with a crystal charm. I love the charms when they kind of cascade out of the book. Here's another pretty print. Here's the other doily. Another altered paper clip that I just cut from a circle. I just used my circle punch and cut really a scrap that it was going to be wasted in the kit. So I made it into a paper clip. Postcard. A pretty recipe card. Here is, this was clipped on the other side. Here is a grain flour mill and feed, and they bought cornmeal and oats and flour. Look, it says $18.94, and it looks like they bought 100 pounds of flour for $2.10. Wow. Things have changed. All right. Here's a pretty pink page with some pretty beaded trim glued on. Here's an old, just a pretty fabric that is sewn into the signature. Just a pretty piece of fabric. I thought that would be kind of interesting. This is hand tatted little piece here. That is so pretty. This is a pocket. This pocket comes in the digital with 2 little journaling cards. I made a tag here. And this is a pink paper bag that is sewn in the signature. And then this is a coffee dye guest check and a baking powder advertisement. Here's that strawberry cake that's on the front. And here is the signature. It has this little card is attached with a brad. In the signature, it's sewn with wax linen. And in the signature is just a little piece of lace. And then there, and hanging from the signature are these pearl and crystal beads. On this side, it's just a little piece of ephemera and a pocket that I made. And this pocket comes from the kit, and then a tag I made. Here's a pretty cupcake page. Here's the other side of that pink paper bag. And I just made a crunchy booklet. And these, I just fussy cut these roses out of a piece from the kit. Isn't that gorgeous, the way they dye that? I wish I could do that. Some more beautiful paper, a tuck spot, a little fabric, the other side of the fabric, pink paper with some pearls and a little rosette, beautiful background page, blueberry cake. And then I just, these circle elements came in the kit. They come in the kit. So I just put them in the corner, and I tied some tulle to it just to give something interesting. Put a little lace down the side. The other side of the doily. I love the ginghams that she used. The scale. And here's another piece of hand-dyed paper. This is an old, look like a set of sheets too. And this is a little rosette, and this is an I Love Cookies charm. And then here is chocolate strawberry cake. I cut a heart out of the set and made a paper clip. And then there's a postcard. These come in this kit, and then this is the recipe card from Ira Lejej's shop. And on the back of that was clipped this little card. The polka dots are really pretty background pages in our kit too. Here's the other side of the doily. Here is a large envelope. There's 2 large and 2 smalls. So this one has the large pink. On the back it says, if baking is any labor at all, it is a labor of love, a love that gets passed from generation to generation. And that was by Regina Brett. And so in here is an old piece of stationery. I've had this stationery probably since the 80s, and I've always thought it was so pretty. And I ran across it the other day, and so I thought, I'm going to put some of that in there. It's so pretty. And then it's just attached with the paper clip that I made. This paper clip, it's just got a rosette. And a little rhinestone. I love sparkly stuff, so you'll see it thrown in everything I make. It's pretty rose background. 2 journaling cards inside this pocket that says delicious. And then the back of the the back of the book. Another recipe card. A little advertisement for grape juice. And that's something I just threw in there. And then a little tag I made. So this is very chunky. It was so much fun to make. There's a lot going on. I'm sorry, it's just hard to show a journal on Etsy. But I want to thank you for coming in and joining me and just spending some time with me looking through this journal. I enjoyed making it. And please visit me in my Etsy shop. So thanks, and until next time, bye-bye.